And many people overspend during the holidays, but there are some simple ways to control your spending and to try and start your new year off with a new financial plan. Sheila Somashekhar is the Director of Community Impact at United Way of the National Capital Area. And she's here this morning with some tips to try and save money this holiday season and beyond. Good morning.
Good morning.
I think
Thank you
that,
so much for having me.
you know, people tend to not think about the holiday season as a time to try and save money because it's just spend, spend, spend. So where do we start?
Sure. So I'm happy to be here to share some tips that the financial coaches from United Way's Financial Empowerment Center shared with me for how to save money during the holiday season. And if anybody's interested in one-on-one free financial coaching, go to financialempowermentcenters.org. Everything you need to know can be found there. As far as the tips go, first, the best way to save money is to not overspend. So when you're doing your holiday shopping, come up with a budget, make a list of all the people that you want to buy gifts for. And be sure to include those extras like wrapping paper, cards, shipping costs. Don't spend any more than you had planned on spending.
So if you're going to plan to spend less on holiday shopping, do you mean, you know, if you spent $100 per person last year, this year maybe you say you're only going to spend $50 per person?
Yeah, come up with a total budget for how much you're able to spend for all of your holiday shopping, and then figure out how much you can spend per person.
Okay. And then cutting down on extras. What are the extras?
Sure. So we all spend money every month or even every day on items that we don't need to be spending money on. Do you really need that morning latte? Make your morning coffee, make your lunch, and bring it to work. Those small ticket items will really add up quickly.
Okay. And then take a critical look at your banking services.
Yeah, this is a great time to be looking at your banking services. Are you paying fees every month that you don't need to be paying? Are you getting the best interest rate that's out there on your savings account? Do a little bit of research, call your bank, find out if there's a way to get those fees waived or to get a higher interest savings account. And if not, then you could do some shopping around for a new bank.
And sometimes I've found just threatening to change companies or threatening to change banking institutions, you'll tend to get them to work with you a little bit better.
That's true. If you're a good customer, they're going to want to keep you.
Okay. And then bargain shop for food and clothing. So this isn't maybe not necessarily your Christmas shopping, but just your household.
Yeah. So you should be thinking about bargains and deals for holiday shopping, but also for all of your everyday expenses, items like clothing or even food. Make sure you're getting the best deal that's out there. Do some online research if you're on the market for a pair of shoes, or while you're at the grocery store, comparison shop. If you're buying a can of beans, go with the generic or the bulk item. You'll probably save some money.
And now, how do you save on energy costs this time of year? Because usually you're using more of it.
Yeah, so this is a really critical one as we enter the coldest months of the year. Heating costs can really add up. So reducing your temperature in your house by 1 or 2 degrees, you might not even feel the difference, but the savings could be significant. You may even want to get an energy audit, get a professional in to look at where you're losing heat in your house and to seal up some of those cracks.
Okay, and then earn some extra cash. So maybe like pick up a side hustle.
Sure, so you could work extra hours this month or get a side hustle, but it could be a lot easier than that. You could just open up your closet. Do you have old clothes, baby clothes, furniture items that might be worth some money to somebody else? And if so, go to a local consignment shop or try selling them online. Some of those items might be worth some money. You can make some quick cash.
You could make a lot of cash that way, actually. Okay, now call your cell phone or cable company and ask for a better deal.
Yeah.
Is now a good time to do that?
Yeah, now is a great time. Any time is a great time to do that. So you do some research on the competitors that are out there and the deals that they're offering. Again, if you're a good customer, companies want to make you a deal. And if there are deals out there that are not advertised, the best way to find out is to call them up and ask.
Okay. And this is a big one that I don't think a lot of people do, and that is send your income directly to your savings. So kind of put it there first and then work with what you've got left over.
Pay yourself first.
Okay.
So this is something that you should be thinking about year round. Take a portion of your paycheck and send it directly to savings throughout the year. And if you know, everybody should be able to save something. And if you want to figure out how much you can save, especially on a tight budget, you should visit a financial empowerment center where a financial coach can help you figure out how much you're able to save.
Okay. And just 2 more. Consider raising your insurance deductible.
Yeah, so this one's you're going to want to weigh the pros and cons of this for yourself. But if you raise your insurance deductible for your car insurance or your home insurance, you might be able to pocket $100 to $200 immediately.
That's great. And then finally, just use this time to do some overall financial housekeeping.
Yeah, so as we enter the new year, this is a great time to be thinking, what are some savings habits that I can take on in the coming year? How can I spend less, save more, pay down that debt so that by the time the next holiday season comes around, I don't have to worry about where I'm getting the money from. I'll have a nice nest egg to draw upon.
Yeah, so many people enter the month of January with these fat credit card bills.
Exactly.
So not a great way to start the new year off. Give us that website one more time where people can get that free counseling.
Go to financialempowermentcenters.org, and everything you need to know about our free financial coaching services are available there.
Sheila, thank you so much. Appreciate you sharing your tips.